Hi children, how are you all? Yes, that you all fine. Hope you all are fine and well. Okay, so in our last period, I told you about some Delhi Sultanate, and we discussed lot many things about that. And then we discussed many things and about the administration, their military supports, then how they were working, their means that some taxes they apply on people. That all we learned in our last that period. Today, now in this period, we are going to learn about chapter number 4, the Mughal Empire, and in this chapter we will discuss many things about some Mughal kings. So, you all know that Mughal, that empire established in India when that Babur defeated that king in Ibrahim Lodi in that battle of Panipat in 1526, and then the Mughal rules applied in India. In short, the Mughal empire established in India when Babur defeated that Ibrahim Lodi in 1526, and then Mughal rules started. In short, the Mughal rulers were that managed to create a vast empire. All the Mughal rulers they create vast empire, great territories, and we can say a huge, great empire in India. And long period they ruled over India. The first six Mughal that empires were very powerful, and that great Mughals, we can call that great Mughals. The first six Mughal kings they were called the great Mughals. The term Mughal derived from the Mongol, means that Mughal were the descendants of the Ghanis, and Ghanis Khan, the ruler of Mongols and tribes of China. Then you know that administration started in that India, and Mughal Empire established. The Mughals achieved they got great achievement in India, and they spread their kingdoms in all over the India and ruled over India for long time. The all Mughal kings that ruled. So in this first is that the Babur, the great ruler, that Babur, who ruled from 1526 to 1530. Babur the Great. We can say that Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, who was the ruler of that Mughal establishment. He established Mughals in that India. That Babur was there. In Central Asia, he spread his all a lot of armies, and his kingdom is spread in Central Asia. He controlled over the great and vast area of the India, and he was just at the 12 year age. Then he was soon driven out from his kingdom by Uzbeks, the another Mughal kings, and then after he defeated many kings, and in the beginning, he controlled over the lot of places of India, and you know that Afghanistan people, and in area he came over lot of area of India and lot of area of Afghanistan, spread that his armies over many that places of India and captured many places of India. Then in 1526, he defeated the Rajput kings. He fought with the Rajput kings, many Rajput kings, and in 1526 he defeated the Rajput kings Rana Sanga, the king of Mewar. Then his army spread over that Mewar and captured full Mewar. Then in 1526 he defeated the Rajput Chandiraj, and in 1529 he defeated the Afghan chiefs. He defeated the Afghan kings, and he spread his whole empire in every direction in India. in north and south. Babur was moderate. Babur was moderate and his religious affairs. He defeated many rulers, and Babur held over Kabul and Kandahar and helped his successors. In short, Babur defeated Kabul and Kandahar, helped his all successors free from the headache till 200 years. He built a great empire, vast empire, and huge army trains were there. So it was safe till that 200 years for his successors. Then Babur died in 1530. After a short illness, there was illness in Babur's body. So after a short illness, Babur died in 1530, and then we can get lot many information of Babur in his autobiography Babur Nama, which was written by Abul Fazl, and we can the whole ranks about his kingdom, about his policies, about his military, religious policies, cultural policies, and that his administration. We get lot many information by this source. Okay. Then Babur afterwards, the king Humayun. Humayun is the only king who did that administration work in 1530 to 1540, and till 10 years he was as a king, and then he had to leave India, and then again he captured another places of India. Again he took over the charge of king in 1556 and 1555 to 1556, just for 1 or 2 years. So we'll see that Babur was succeeded by his eldest son Nasiruddin Muhammad Humayun. You can say that Humayun king. You can see that Humayun king. Babur was succeeded that Humayun king, and this Humayun, the king Humayun, emerged. He took charge in place of his father. Then he faced many problems in administration and some financial problems with his courtiers and Afghan trades. He was afraid of some attacks from Afghan, and we can see that he faced many problems in his kingdom. Then he came to the throne as per the will, of his father Babur. His whole kingdom was divided into him and his three brothers. But his brothers were not satisfied with that will. So there was a war between him and his brothers. Then his successors, we can say that courtiers were not satisfied with him. He also defeated the Babur's Bahadur Shah, and he was defeated from the Bahadur Shah and the Sher Shah Suri, the ruler of Bihar and Bengal. So Sher Shah defeated Humayun in Chausa and in 1539, and Kanauj in 1540. So after the defeat from the Sher Shah, he had to flee from the India. He ran away from the India and hid in the Persia for a long time. During that 1540, he defeated Sher Shah Suri, and he left his kingdom, left India and settled in Persia for a long time. There he settled and he created maintained armies and got trains, and then he again attacked in 1556 and again captured his lost places, and he established his own kingdom again in 1556. So after the 15 years of exilement, and Humayun recontrolled his all lost territories. In short, he got his own kingdom back again. So he died soon after this in 1556. He died when he was fell down from the stairs of his library when he was walking, and from the stairs of his library he fell down and he died. So he built lot many means places and many monuments. Then Purana Killa was built by him and he was succeeded by his son Akbar. We got many information about Humayun in Humayunama, which was written by his sister Gulbadan Begum. In short, that his biography is that was written by his sister Gulbadan Begum. We got many information about Humayun from this, his policies, his administrations, cultural policy, religious policy. We got many information about him from that Humayun. Now, then Humayun, then we learn about another great king, Sher Shah Suri, 1540 to 1545. So Sher Khan, popularly known as Sher Shah Suri, and he was the founder of Sur dynasty. We can get, if any question is there and you can give answer. Sher Shah Suri was the founder of Sur dynasty. So in 1540 he established this dynasty. After his victory over Humayun, the Surs were the second Afghan kings and he eliminated Rajputs, those who were not accepting his policy. Some Rajputs were their kings, the Rajputs were not accepting his policy. So he established them and he eliminated them. But he knew the importance of Rajput kings and some Rajput courtiers. So he maintained friendly relationship with the Rajputs because he knew well that anyhow he had to keep relation with the Rajput. Sher Shah was not only a great military that leaders, but he also maintained a great huge army in his kingdom. And you know that during this short period of time, Sher Shah brought about many military changes, civil changes, and in administration he changed lot many things in his administration. He maintained a huge army, then he maintained a lot of that changes. He did many changes in his administration, in revenue officers, that tax collection, and that all. Sher Shah introduced tax collection system. Sher Shah introduced tax collection system, and he built roads, canals, then some rest houses, schools, and many things he built for the people. He was he was known for his justice and he gave the free kitchen facilities and communication facilities. He built some halls for communications and meeting for the public. So Sher Shah built an excellent network of road so that people can travel very easily from that road. That network was known as the Grand Trunk, and that road that built by Sher Suri, it was called that Grand Trunk. And you know that during his period we got many changes in each and every field of his economical field, that financial field, in his administration, and even in his kingdom. In military, he did many changes. He developed Humayun city also, and Sher Shah died in 1545 from a gun power when he was using a gun power and with a fighting with that Chandela Rajput, he died there. So the Sher Shah's period was very great, and you know that lot many changes we got in this period, in Sher Shah's period. Then we'll come to know about Akbar. Akbar the Great. Akbar ruled over from 1556 to 1605, and we can know that one of the best rulers. We can see that Akbar the Great, His name is counted in that great rulers of India. He ruled over India for a long time, and he also changed a lot many things in his administration, and he supports his all that other religions, and his policies were there. Some people were satisfied with his policies. So Jalaluddin Akbar, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar came into power in king in 1556. He succeeded by his father, and then he came into power. So when he was at the age of just 13 years, he took the throne as a king, and he maintained that his kingdom very well. He faced many revolt against him. His military one such threats of that Himu, a Hindu military commander and the minister of Adil Shah. Then you know that a few years later Akbar he captured many places and built huge empire. Then between 1570 to 1585, Akbar did get a number of changes in his military system. In 1558, till his death, he captured lot many places of India and collected a lot of wealth in India. And he captured Kabul and lot many places he won of India. Most of them he attacked on Gujarat and in Rajasthan, and then on Delhi. He control over in short period. He control over many places of India. Then we know that Akbar was one kind of that tolerant and orthodox Muslim ruler. So with the Rajput built, he maintained some friendly relationship with the Rajputs. That Akbar entered into the marriage that alliance with the Rajput and claims. He married with the princess of that Amber, and who was Jahangir's mother, and he gave that important post and importance to the Rajputs in his kingdom. In short, he gave a very important post to the Rajputs in his administration. So Akbar understood the importance of Rajputs, their powers. So he maintained very friendly relationship with the Rajputs, because Rajputs were useful to him during the time of that war, and he gave high rank and high position to the Rajputs in his kingdom. You can see many Rajput states are there right now. They all in earlier time that submit to Akbar. All means many Rajput kings accepted the policy of Akbar, and many Rajputs under control by Akbar. But one of the king, like Maharana Pratap, he did not accept Akbar's policy, and he former defeated in the battle of Haldigadi in 1576 by Akbar, and he did not surrender to Akbar himself. He died himself, but he did not accept Akbar's policy, and there was a great war at Haldigadi between the armies of Akbar and armies of Rana Pratap. He had to left his own palace because of Akbar, and because he did not accept Akbar's policy. Most of the hostile Rajput families are there. They accept Akbar's policies, and they were under control by Akbar. Akbar had a liberal outlook for all religions. His religious policy was there. Akbar was one of the orthodox leaders, but he had some liberal policy towards the other religions, and he also observed his own prayers. He gave respect to the other religions, and you know that number of his courts were there. He observed his prayer himself, and his courtiers like Birbal and his own wives, Hindu wives, they were allowed to follow their own religion. They can do prayer of their God. He abolished the pilgrim tax and jizya tax, which that non-Muslims and Muslims have to pay, that he abolished. Akbar built Ibadat Khana, the hall of worship, and some rest houses, canals, roads, schools, that he did many things for Indians. Akbar was influenced with this discussion. He discussed with his courtiers and built his great empire. In short, he took support of the Rajputs and many religions, and he did many things. Akbar commissioner that translate his cultural some policies are there. During the time of Akbar, that Akbar commissioned and translated many that books like Mahabharata, Ramayana in Persian language, and he understood that all well. Then we can see that about Akbar Nama, the great book written in Akbar Nama, we get lot many information about Akbar. If we see that book Akbar Nama, we'll get information about Akbar, about all Akbar's life. We'll see that. So how he maintained his military, his religion policies, his that we can say that his relationship with the Rajputs, that how he maintained his relationship with Rajputs kings, and how he connected with the Rajputs, and what kind of changes were there. There were 9 jumps in Akbar's court, you know well that. So like Tansen, Birbal, then Raja Todarmal, that all kind of there were there. So these all jumps were there in Akbar's court. So we can see that Akbar was really a great king in earlier time, and you know he did lot many changes in India, and he ruled over India for a large and huge empire is set up. He ruled over India for a long time, such a long period, 1556 to 1605, and he set up his great, huge empire in India. And we all learn about his policies. That we learn about Babur's, how he defeated and established his kingdom. Then we learn about Humayun's, and we learn about Humayun's, how he had fought with the kings and established his power. And he did his kingdom 2 times. First in 1530 and 1540. The second is 1515 to 1556. He defeated by Sher Shah Suri, and know that he left India for many years, and then again he re-attacked and captured his all lost places. Then we see about Sher Shah Suri, and at Sher Shah Suri, how that captured all places, and we learn about Akbar, his policies, religious policies, Rajputs, his relationship with the Rajputs, and his religious policy. He gave respect to the all religions, and he allowed his all courtiers and wives to follow their own religions. Orthodox Muslim ruler, but he respect all religions. So it is their policy, and that some books translated in their books. Many that work happened in his book, that Mahabharata, Ramayana, are already translated in Persian language, and we got all information about Akbar Nama and in his autobiography. Okay, so he